What is going on, everybody? I am Nikki.
And I'm Darrell.
And welcome back to a long-awaited episode of Picture That. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been, by the time this come out, it has been a 2-week gap between the last episode we dropped and this one.
Life been life.
Yes, it has. I'm going through things. We have an additional family member joining my family, so it's just been a lot of prepping, getting things together, working, schedule conflicts between me and Darrell. So, yeah. Okay. But you've been well.
I mean, I can't complain. Can't complain.
I'm good. You loving Macy's?
Don't.
Okay. But in that, I've been good. I'm here catching up on some shows. You know what I'm saying? Falling asleep to the same YouTube video for 4 days straight.
That's just like you.
Yeah, but as I was telling you before we started recording, I was watching Dexter, right? Mm-hmm. I think I'm on episode 5 or 6 or whatever, and I actually like it. That man is crazy. It's like you can tell that Dexter is not mentally well up here, and it shows. But it's like he knows how to kind of turn it on and off ish or whatever, because he's this man makes I think he makes a lot of money because he's a forensic scientist and he works for the police department. I think he works for the police department, or he's something affiliated with them. But he's a forensic scientist, and that's not a hard job. And he seems pretty smart. Well, he is pretty smart. But I like Dexter. It's a really good show.
I get the premise of the show, and I do want to check it out. But every time I do, something comes up.
Okay, it can kind of feel it's an old show, of course, but sometimes it kind of feel like a little boring, or I'm not gonna say boring, but like kind of a little lackluster a little bit. But it's good.
They should either have like a new season or a new Dexter show coming out.
I heard it's supposed to be like a spinoff or something, or is it actually like? Because I don't think it's gonna be that guy. I think it's gonna be some.
It is.
It is. Oh shit! I'm gonna have to watch that. I think they got like 8 seasons or something like that.
Yeah,
they got a good amount of seasons, but Dexter's that girl. I didn't think I was that interested in a show like that, because I've seen I've had Netflix. I had Netflix for a really long time. But you know, I used to see Dexter come on regular TV. Oh, there's 8 seasons. Mm-hmm. There's 8 seasons. Hell, I'm still on. What episode am I on? I am on episode 6, and I'm gonna watch. I watch it when I'm at work, especially when I'm on break.
Oh, like all the time. I'm talking about Dexter New Blood.
Oh, they only had 1 season of that?
It's another season's coming next year.
Why they wait so long? That's like 2021.
It does.
It's going into 2025.
Yeah, but they say it was gonna resume begin filming. See?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Hopefully it's good. But enough about Dexter. We're going to be discussing a few different things today, but we're going to just call it an Unpopular Opinions episode, so I hope you enjoy the things that we talk about. Now, these things, we're going to try not to make things a little controversial or whatever. It's just stating how, things that we feel or whatever, you know what I'm saying, not trying to make anybody mad or get into it with each other or anything like that. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, not their own fact, okay? So, you want me to start it off?
Okay.
Okay, so we can talk about the housing, okay? And I'm talking about it could kind of all tie in with government any government assistance, right?
I think that's, instead of just focusing on housing, I think
government assistance. Okay, we could say this. My unpopular opinion is I think government assistance should be limited, or it shouldn't be a longer term. I feel like it should be a short term given out, nothing life lasting. It should last for an entire lifetime. No, I don't think it should. I think they should give you a decent amount of time to have this assistance before it's revoked and give it to the next person. Now, I've never been on government assistance. I know of people, I've had family members who've been on government assistance, and I've seen people abuse the system. Mind you, this is taxpayer money, and I'm not a politician or a politic or whatever, but we know where some tax dollars are going to, and this is for assistance purposes. I am a firm believer of not anybody, but people who are in genuine need of help should qualify for this assistance. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. But I believe that it should only be given to better you, not to make you lazy. Mm-hmm. Like I was just telling you earlier, 5 years, maybe 5 to 10 years, you get this assistance because some people got little kids. Depending on the severity and the situations of the person or the family, can determine the type of, we're gonna call it an agreement that they get for this assistance. Like if it's just a single person, I can see maybe 3 to 5 years to get your shit together. I hope it doesn't take that long, but you get you somewhere where you be like, you know what? I'm better now. I can do it on my own. I don't need this government assistance. I appreciate y'all because y'all helped me get to where I am. But I don't think it should exceed that 3 to 5 mark because now it's just like you've been dependent on me. But what are you doing? How much effort and work are you putting into this so you can be able to not depend on this assistance that's being provided to you to where you can do this shit on your own? And I told you earlier, I get it. It's hard out here, especially with gas prices going up. Food, like... $100 is a bag of chips and some dip. You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you touched up on food, but I'm way too done.
Like, I get it. It's hard as hell out here, and some people genuinely live paycheck to paycheck, and I feel like we shouldn't live that way. So I understand, but however, I do believe that the assistance, any type of assistance, should be limited. It shouldn't be a lifeline thing to where you get it from the day you born to the day you die. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
The way I feel, and this is just because of the rise in food prices and everything. I feel like a household that's under like 50,000 to 25,000 each household should be given a food stamp thing of like I'm gonna say $250 because like you said, like $100 nowadays is like chips and dips. I just feel like they should get a little bit more because at the end of the day, we go to work and then they take taxes out of our stuff. Like before and after we even see our check. Mm-hmm. So I believe that they should give us some benefits rather than, we just taxes. And if we don't pay our taxes, the IRS.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's just all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I get it. And when you mention like $50,000 and stuff like that, right? I feel like income, $50,000 is it's decent. It's okay. That's a livable salary, depending on where you at. Yeah. I'm not even going to sit up and lie, depending on where you at. But I think if a person makes $50,000 a year, they shouldn't. I believe they should not qualify. Depending if this is a single person. Mm-hmm. If this is I'm speaking on a single person. If you're a single person that makes $50,000 a year, you should not qualify for any assistance.
Okay.
Now, if this is you make $50,000 and it's you, your wife, and 7 kids, that's a little questionable. I can see that. I can see that. Now, if this is $50,000, if you're talking about a household, is this $50,000 collectively, like between man and woman together?
Yeah, like a whole household. Like,
even still, that's kind of like, okay, I can see it. Maybe not housing, maybe not qualify for housing.
No, that's why I said food.
But I can see the food. I can see food. I can see them getting. Maybe they probably won't get as much, but I can still see them getting maybe like. We're gonna say like $400 or $500, just something. It's something better than nothing. I can see that, but housing, absolutely not.
Yeah, that's why I said. That's why I was talking about just food stamps.
Yes, food stamps. I can see that. I can see that. I can see it. That's not bad. That's not bad. But no, $50,000 for one person? Yeah, no. Hell no.
Hey.
Hell no.
All right, but are you done with your popular opinion?
I think I am, brother.
I'm ready for mine.
Okay, go ahead. Cause you look very eager.
My unpopular opinion is birds of a feather do not flock together.
Birds of a feather.
And the reason I say that is because what you have going on with my friend has nothing to do with me. And the reason why I say this because I've been experiencing with this guy over here for so long. Mm-hmm. And I don't get it. I won't let you disrespect, each other in front of me because that, like, at the end of the day, both of you guys are my friend. But and then like dealing with him and the issues that he had, if he would get into it with somebody, they'll act like me and them beefing. He laughing because it's true.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot. Happened a lot. A lot, Darrell. A lot.
Yeah.
And I never get it. I never get it. I don't understand. Why is that? Why do people do that? And you know, like no. I'm gonna put it all together. I don't understand why people do that. I don't get the if you hate them, I gotta hate them too. Fuck that shit. They ain't did shit to me.
Yeah.
Nigga, you beefing with a freaking cartel member? I'm good on that shit. They ain't fucking with me. You could probably hide in my house, but you know what I'm saying? Or but I'm just saying, like, I've never been the type of person to you beef, we all beefing. No, hell no. It's not that serious. Your baggage is not finna be put on me. But what you was about how like I get into somebody, and the thing is, everything that it was about was stupid.
It was.
So if I'm getting into it with people and they falling out with you because of some nigga, we over here arguing about a damn pencil. Why do you have to get in the crossfire? You was just there. You didn't even say nothing.
Even if I wasn't there, I'll still be caught in the crossfire. Because we're gonna go back to when you was beefing with whatever her name was, and we was in your advocacy and when we was back in high school. Yes. And I spoke to him and they act like I didn't exist. Like I just told them, fuck their grandmother or something. Yeah, and you didn't. Nothing happened. And I didn't even know about nothing until you explained to me later on that day.
Literally nothing happened. And I kid you not, that whole situation was crazy. And it was literally just like on some like miscommunication or whatever that had absolutely nothing to me, like had nothing to do with me. How the hell I supposed to know you and the girl was beefing? Y'all ain't never told me y'all business. I'm thinking y'all cool. She asked me where you was at and I told her. I never heard y'all. I every time I was around these people, I've never heard them say that, oh, such and such and them was beefing. Man, fuck him or fuck her. I've never heard them say that. Same thing vice versa from the person that I told them where they were. And she was like, what you? I'm like, whoa, don't put me in none of this. But yes, I agree that is stupid. Disliking somebody because you don't like them. No, that's not cool. Some people take that shit too seriously for me.
It's like saying, oh, Nick robbed the bank, so you must be involved.
Well, you know, if I was there to rob a bank,
no, we're not getting into that right now. We ain't getting into that.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, I get it. I get it. That was kind of stupid.
It was.
That was kind of stupid. Oh man, that was good. That was good. Okay, I'm ready for mine. You ready for this one?
All right. I think this is gonna be our last one.
It might be.
Okay.
Listen to this. Unpopular opinion. Just because a person, male or female, does not want kids means they are selfish.
I don't think that's unpopular opinion for me.
Some people think you are selfish.
What you gotta be selfish for?
Because let's say if you were with somebody, right? Mm-hmm. And of course everything should be discussed up front.
I think that's like what you talk about. Either I'm gonna say like 6 months into something.
Yes. Some people say they want kids, right? Mm-hmm. Like they'll in the beginning, like when you're so in the moment, you say whatever, and it's like you're with this person, whatever, cool, everything's good, whatever, and they just it's just like, man, I want kids, and it's just like, well, I'm not ready for kids. You know what I'm saying? It's not saying that they don't want them. It's just saying that they're not ready. But to them, it's like, okay, but when are you ready? And I feel that's a conversation between you, your partner, and the Lord himself. Because I feel like even if that person decides that, hey, I just don't genuinely want kids, that person can feel like, well, damn, you wasted all this time of my life when I could have been somebody's parent. Like, I met you when I was 23, nigga. I'm damn near 40, and I still ain't got no kids from you. It's like you wasted all this. You wasted my time. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Like, I understand. Let me say that. First off, I understand, but I still wouldn't call that person selfish. Some people just like over time as they get older, you learn. You realize things. Knowledge is a thing with life with some people, and it's like you get to understand your life, your values, things you want to understand, things you want to learn about, hoop de hoop hoop. And if a person says that, hey, you know, even though we had conversation or whatever, but I'm to the point and to the age where I'm like, you know, I really don't even know if I really want kids. Now, like I said, that's a conversation between you and your partner, but to ever say that a person is selfish because they don't want children is diabolical to me, and that never makes sense to me.
Okay, because now that you put it out like how you did, I'm going to throw you a scenario.
Okay.
So, this is where I would feel like a person is being selfish.
Mm-hmm.
Is, okay, we talk about it 6 months in. Hey, I want kids. And then they'd be like, yeah, I want kids too. And let's say, okay, 7 years pass, and they saying, yeah, I still want kids, but I'm just not ready yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, I get that, and that's fully understandable. But if we reach 14 years together and you still being like, I don't want kids, I'm not ready, then you're being selfish. And I'm not even saying it has to be like 14 years or something. You're being selfish because you're leading somebody on.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I feel like you're becoming selfish. Mm-hmm. Because you see that somebody wants kids and they want, you know, a family. The only reason you're not selfish because you don't want kids. You're selfish because you're leading them on.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're leading somebody on by the nose, then I will consider you selfish.
Okay, that makes sense because that is selfish. That is selfish. Mm-hmm. It absolutely is. But just to do it out of spite, some people do it out of spite, like just to say like, oh, you're selfish because they just ain't out of spite, not necessarily trying to understand the person and what they want. Because some people literally, you know, get themselves into situations where they already know that the person didn't want kids from the beginning.
Oh, then that's their fault. That's
because,
not being selfish. For
example, quick scenario. It was. I'm pretty sure you know who John Cena is, right? Yeah. Everybody does. John Cena was in one of the wrestling twins way back in the day. And everybody... I used to watch this show called Total Divas, right? And it was involving... Total Divas. I knew I was a little... But... I was watching this show, and I wasn't allowed to, but I watched this show, and she was dating John at the time. I think they was engaged or something like that. But John Cena has always... let it be known that he didn't want kids. So this is something that she was aware of, but she wanted kids. Mm-hmm. So she would always press the issue, and he would always have to tell her, like, hey, this is what I want. I really do want it. Like, give this to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, no, I don't want kids. Now, in that situation, baby, you knew what it was. This is what you signed up for. Granted, y'all not together no more, but you signed up for this. You knew where he stand on the situation. So therefore, you can't say, not saying that she did, but you can't say that you're selfish.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Because you knew what it was. But even just on the simple fact of any human being that says, I don't want to have kids, you can't say that they're selfish. Not even saying that they're in a relationship with anybody. Yeah. Just saying that like. I'm dating with her, but I don't want kids. Like, yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, that's your life.
Yes, but some people be like, oh, nah,
yeah. I get that.
You's a rude and selfish motherfucker. I'm just like, but it's, you know,
it's life. Like,
it is, and I don't know. Do you want kids?
Yeah.
How many kids you want?
Only 3. Well, I still want 3.
Would you be satisfied with 1?
What any kid I get, for real.
You're a good man.
Yeah.
You're a good man. You know, I'm finna experience parenthood.
Yeah.
Uncle Daddy.
You're Uncle Daddy.
Uncle Daddy. Yep. I hope you guys enjoyed this luxury episode
of Unpopular Opinions.
Yeah. And if there is nothing else from me or my personal assistant,
I don't know who that is.
I'm out of here.
Bye.